Cigar smoking family, LeeMack912. Another beautiful day over here in my neighborhood, family. Because when I woke up this morning, I said today's gonna be another great day. Y'all already know the story, and if your first time is here, if this is your first time here, I tell you to say that every day because your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between the truth and a lie. So when you tell it to your subconscious mind believes it. When you face problems, then you'll have some good stuff inside of you to solve those problems. So anyway, family, Tom Tip came by and he was visiting with me, and I threw the camera on him and he was got to talking about tobacco and all types of stuff I didn't know. So I figured let me put this series out called Tobacco Talk with Tom Tip. This is gonna be the very first one. So sit on back and you might learn a few things that you didn't know about the tobacco that goes into your favorite cigar. Hang on.
And so, and what is that though?
It's a Turkish tobacco, and that is a tobacco that easily hybridizes, and they know a lot about it, and they've used it for years in scientific experiments, things of that nature. So all of this tobacco will really, you have to be so careful, keep the tops cleaned off, not let it go to flour.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so if you let it go to flour, then you have to cut, you can't use those buds.
Right.
And then anything else that's exposed, you might as well figure that pollen has escaped and reached it.
So, I mean, what happens though when you say like the pollen escapes or whatever? I mean, what does that do?
Then that'll change. So it'll change your variety. Let's say you're growing Havana 142 and you got Havana 425 and you're growing both those together. Well, they're two totally different leaf structure. They're both a green stalk burley. Now the 425, it just has a really, really robust flavor to it, but the 142, you can use that as a wrapper, and it has a really mild, good taste to it. But now if you were to, cross them over, you'd have a cross between a 425 and a 142, and that would give you a different leaf, and it might be a different taste. Your Seco, your Ligero could be different flavors, so let's take something completely different. Let's switch over to Pennsylvania Red. All that stuff that Drew Estates is talking about, all this this famous broadleaf Pennsylvania Connecticut, that's Pennsylvania Red. That was a tobacco grown years and years ago, and that saved tobacco farmers in Pennsylvania. They got hit by a blight because they were all growing about the same thing, and so this blight came through and just wiped everything out. It's like blue mold, black shank, or whatever, but it came through and wiped it out. So they switched over to this Pennsylvania Red, which I've grown. That thing grows about a 30, 32, 34 inch leaf, and a good spread, like 14 to 18 inch spread.
Right.
Now you let the Ligero grow on that and let that get a little bit gnarly, and that'll have a real nice chocolate flavor to it.
So you are a tobacco farmer.
I've tried it. We used to raise acres of it, but we were raising burley, Tennessee 90.
Right.
I mean, that was just, you raised Tennessee 90, you stalk cut it, hung it in the barn, and in November you went out and early in the morning went out when it was in case, and you handed it off tied it into your bundles and bales, or your hands. You used to do it in hands, and then it took a little extra time, so we just started, and we didn't bring any more money about the extra time it took to tie a hand.
Right.
So we just baled it.
Right.
And sold it at auction. You still got the same amount of money.
Right.